It's the Summer of Sports here at the Chorizo Machine YouTube channel. You can't have the Summer of Sports without featuring a Wimbledon tennis game. So, big shout out to one of our subscribers who goes by the username Who. And here we go, look at this. This is Wimbledon, licensed by the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club, based in Wimbledon. You got exhibition and new game. What's the difference? I'm going with new game. I'm assuming that's going to be the tournament. Look at his leather jacket. He thinks he's John Travolta, that guy. Oh, it's fake players. I think it's fake players, isn't it? Quite a few of them. I want to find Hawk. Where's Hawk gone? It's Tony Hawk's brother, who goes by the name. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's Hawk? There he is. He goes by the name Martin Hawk. So, yeah, Wimbledon on the Mega Drive. I think I remember this. I don't know if I've played it. I don't think I have. I owned the SNES. I didn't own a Mega Drive. And I owned Super Tennis on the SNES, which is one of the best tennis games of all time, in my opinion. Very arcadey. Here we go. I'm at the bottom, and I'm doing that. And by that, I mean I'm sucking already. Okay. Oh, it's a bit sluggish, this. Hey, look at the speech. Look at the speech. Listen to that speech. Yes, is all I can say. That was nice. So, obviously, the Mega Drive Genesis has got 3 buttons, and I'm trying all 3 buttons, and they appear... all of them appear to do the same thing. Like this weird, slow lob type return. Like that. Hey, that was good. 30-40. I quite like this, but it's sluggish. There you go, this pause. I was attempting to quit out because I wanted to see what the exhibition was all about. Well, it's going to be an exhibition game, but just to see if we could play at other... courts across the world, tennis courts, but I don't think you're gonna be able to because it's all about Wimbledon, which is fine. I love Wimbledon. Here we go. I loved it when a Mega Drive did speech. It was always a little bit rough, wasn't it? Well, a lot of the time it was. I haven't got reviews open today, guys, just because I couldn't, sorry, I forgot. I forgot to open the wiki before starting the video. I'm sure this would have had okay reviews. It's not as good as Super Tennis because it's not as snappy. It's not as arcadey. This is a little bit more serious. It's very accessible, but... and obviously it's got the Wimbledon license, but without real players. I don't think they're real tennis players. I used to watch a lot of Wimbledon back in the day. Look at the way they're clapping. Just hitting their legs with their hand. I don't know about this. I don't know. I like the presentation here, but I don't. It's a bit too... it's a bit too sluggish. The animations and all that kind of stuff is really good. Okay. Oh my god, it's just... it's frustrating to play this game. It's not a bad video game. It's just not particularly very good. In my opinion, of course. Anyway, let's give it a chance. Ah, come on. Oh, that speech is rough, you know. Oh, I'm being harsh on this game. It's not as bad as I'm making out. Nowhere near it. There's something to be enjoyed here. I'm just trying to find out what exactly that is. It's... I'm going to compare it to Super Tennis because obviously that's... go on. Oh, that's the natural thing. Oh, we got a rally going on, and that's in, and that's points. Yeah, Super Tennis, SNES v Mega Drive, both 16-bit. Super Tennis also had fictional players from what I can remember. But you had different courts in that. You had clay, you had hard surfaces, you had grass. And it was just a lot of fun to play. With that said, I think it was Ah, like that. I get the points, but I hit the ball straight at him. As Super Tennis, I think, came out a little bit later than this, because obviously the SNES was a bit newer, wasn't it, than the Mega Drive, I want to say. Depending on what region you were in, I guess. But it was in general, wasn't it? So Super Tennis had the advantage of developers working with hardware which was a bit more powerful, and just, yeah. Whereas this, it feels a little bit like an Amiga game, which is not a bad thing. And that was a thing with the Mega Drive. I found that some of the Amiga games and the Mega Drive versions of games were always very similar, or sometimes very similar, and this is a sort of game I wouldn't be surprised to see on the Amiga, and it would play like this, and it's just a bit sluggish, this. But enjoyable. It is enjoyable. It's just too... Why is he doing the lob shot every time? Like, I've tried all 3 buttons, guys. I'm not entirely sure. Just maybe that's just how it is. That was hell of a lob. So that was square for me on the DualSense. And then that's what circle does, and that's what X does, and they're all very floaty, aren't they? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. I'm slowly growing into this game. Like, I'm not. But from an enjoyment perspective, I'm definitely enjoying it more than I was 5 minutes ago, as I get used to the gameplay mechanics. But all it's doing is making me want to play Super Tennis. Or Virtua Tennis. But this is something a little bit different for the channel, because I've definitely not played this. I definitely haven't. Ah, come on. So yeah, it's a brilliant suggestion for the summer of sports. If you're not a member of the Discord, guys, come and join. The link to the Discord will be in the links section on this channel, on the front page. And we've got an awesome community of people, and in there we've got a suggestions channel where our members suggest games for me to play. And at the moment, like I say, we're doing the Summer of Sports, where we look at old and, I was going to say and new, but old and oldish sports games for the Summer of Sports 2025. If you're watching this in the summer of 2026, it's fine, because it's the summer again then, wherever you are, whenever you are. I don't think I can quit out of this, guys, to be honest, because I was going to take a look at doubles, but I don't know how to. I could reset RetroArch, couldn't I? But that just means I've got to do even more editing, and I can't be bothered. It's a hot day here today. And playing this Wimbledon video game when the sun is beating down outside, there's something magical about that. It's just, it reminds me, Wimbledon in general reminds me when I've just finished my exams and finished school for good. I'm going for good and I'm not coming back. Oh dearie me, Mike. Yeah, I remember just laying on my parents' sofa that summer. Robinson's Orange Squash, big shout out to Robinson's. Other squash and cordial is available. What if I press select whilst I'm paused? Nah, you can't quit. I'm stuck. You can do that. You can run left and right. Yeah, it just reminds me of that summer. I'm not going to give away my age, but in the 90s. Mid-90s. Laying there, drinking squash, watching the tennis. Just loved it. Loved it. Sun was beating down outside. Friends were trying to get me to come out. I was like, nah, man. I've got a heat wave. I'm just going to watch tennis. So, it's bringing back the memories, this. I'm absolutely terrible. It is hard to play, guys. Trust me on that one. Please trust me on that one. It's not a case of me completely sucking for once. It is hard. Because he doesn't always connect with the ball. That was nice. Okay. You can bounce the ball by pressing down on the D-pad. Look. Look at that. Fantastic. Can you do that in Super Tennis? Oh, I need to play that again now. Any excuse. Can you? Yeah, I think you can bounce the ball in that as well. So I'm trying different things here to try and score points. That's a weird floaty serve. So you do a different serve with the square button, which is obviously supposed to be lob. But why are the other two buttons then also very, very similar to a lob move? Or a lob return, I should say. Very strange. I'm gonna try and get my head around this game, I think, this evening, and see what the hell I'm doing wrong. I might actually play this on the old Steam Deck in bed. There's an idea for tonight. There you go. Okay. Right. Ah, it's so frustrating. Anyway, it's Wimbledon tennis, whatever it is actually. I don't know what the full name of the game is, and I don't know if we actually had this in North America, or if it was just an exclusive release for the European regions. I have no idea. But it's Wimbledon tennis on the Sega Mega Drive. It's okay. It's a 7 out of 10. I'll speak to you all soon.
Game 1 by 7.